is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a squad from the American, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Championship at stake. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. In motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. They'll try the right side on the toss. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Brought down by the coverage team. He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd down play for this offense. he get there on the ground? That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to throw again. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell up close to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. QB keeper all the way. Football comes out. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught it because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw here. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Past the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it and rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Tulsa on top right now, Kirk. We've reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. He dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
1st down here for this offense. The quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Good throw, complete to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball. Swarm with a pass rush. Sack. Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Toss play to the outside. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Design quarterback run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra quarter, all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the run, it's Locke. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Pass tip of the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Close to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. Breaks into the clear. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. There was no catching him that time.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Point after makes the lead 16. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
1st down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it. Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The out-of-state offense goes back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Randall. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires quickly to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the default.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it again. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Try to move the chains here on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a 3rd down stop.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looking for a gap. It's Rock. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. He fires this throw, and is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And now the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now the offense has reached the red zone. The backs got it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's a bunch formation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Toss play to the running back going left. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Pulls it in. It's locked. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking right. This one caught. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's four fingers in the air. Get ready for the fourth coming up. And it's Tulsa on top right now, Kurt. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Randall. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. The sure hands. It's Randall. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
7th play of the drive coming up. He'll hand it off. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Wants to throw it. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Tulsa offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he hauls it in down inside the 30. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Leaning on the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Caught over the middle. It's Lander. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out. And now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the pass rush. Gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut into this lead. This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The offense just takes a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? On the ground, it's locked. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, we're kings of the college football world and national champions, the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes.